Enjoyed Jolene Goes Artsy today at Artomatic 2009. I mean, people grew up with her.
Absolutely. Everybody loves books and everybody loves purses.
Yeah. Gregory, I really like your artwork, and I'm so glad that I had a chance to talk to you tonight. Hooray. It's here. Is that another one that we have to think about?
Yeah, this is
Hi there, it's Jolene Sugarbaker, the Trailer Park Queen, and welcome to another Jolene Goes Artsy. And today is actually a special day, and we're actually doing lots of things with this Jolene Goes Artsy. I'm doing the Life in a Day, the YouTube actual documentary, and I'm actually filming at Jolene Goes Artsy too. And today I'm at the Soundry, which is in Vienna, Virginia, and it's actually a great art facility where artists and musicians and improv groups and all sorts of things get together all in one place. And there's even a coffee shop too, which you've got to have some food and drinks too. And I'm standing here with one of the co-owners, and it's Jennifer Crawford. I'm so glad to be here, Jennifer. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Oh, thank you, Jolene. We're glad you're here.
And we're out in Vienna, right?
That's right.
Right, and that's not far from Washington, D.C. That's probably about maybe 30 minutes if you floor it.
30 minutes. We're still in civilization.
Civilization, and there's things like farmers markets outside too, and it really is all a great destination that people can come to.
It is. We're right on the WNOD bike trail, which is really nice.
So you can ride a bike here.
Ride your bike or rollerblade.
Well, I did see someone rollerblade and also like a motorcycle drive up too.
Yeah, a lot of cool people on motorcycles come here.
Cool people on motorcycles. So if you need to be cool, you need to be on a motorcycle. And we're standing in, what do you call this room? What happens here?
We call this our shared studio space. This is where our member artists come and create things. So they paint, they make didgeridoos. Carl back there is making a didgeridoo. Heather is working on her multimedia projects. So there's a lot that goes on here. There's screen printing, a little bit of everything. It's hard to predict sometimes.
Now, I could be wrong. A didgeridoo, that's from Australia or somewhere like that. That's one of those big, long instruments?
You're correct, yes.
So they do making musician instruments and screen painting. You said someone did your dress today, too?
Yes.
Wow, and you said that they just remade something?
Yeah, I think the term is upcycling. So I got a $6 dress from a local thrift store, and then I had two artists, and they airbrushed and painted their own designs on it. And
wow,
it came out pretty cool.
That is really interesting. So what is the Soundry's mission? What the mission of what goes on here?
I guess the mission is to provide an affordable, safe, professional space for creative people to congregate, network with each other, hone their craft, whether that be a visual art or performing art or music, and get some exposure to the general public at the same time.
Okay, so you have like maybe art exhibits and that's thing.
We do. Yeah, we have art shows about every 6 weeks. We have open mics. We have a record night, a comedy night, a poetry night. Yeah, there's a lot that goes on here. Yeah.
So a little bit of everything for the arts, and everybody really needs to support the arts these days, and it's just amazing that this facility is here to support it. And it's just, you know, you've got DC and Maryland and Virginia, and they can all converge, I think that's the word, here to do their artwork, because, you know, in a trailer there's not much room to do artwork.
This is true, and you may have noticed our current show is baby canvases. So these pieces actually will fit very nicely in a single or double wide trailer. And maybe we can look at a couple pieces as we walk around.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to take a tour here in just a minute. So the artists behind me, they're working on their projects here, and they yes. come during the day.
And at night. We're open till 1 a.m. at night, and so we have a lot of artists who kind of get their creative juices flowing at night. So it tends to be a little quieter actually during the day, and a little busier during the night.
Well, where do you find your energy? How do you stay open till 1 a.m.? How do you just do that?
We just do. I mean, I have some help. I don't work all of the hours, so we have a staff that comes and works here and keeps the doors open. So we're open 17 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Wow, that's quite a lot of hours. That's quite a lot of commitment to the arts, and I'm very thankful that you're doing that too. Well, we're going to take a tour. We're going to find out what's going on behind us, and we're going to see the what was it, baby canvases?
Mm-hmm. Baby canvases.
Baby canvases, which are the smaller artwork, and see some of the bigger ones too. And of course, we've got to stop by the coffee shop too.
Yes.
Got to have something cool to drink today because it's supposed to be like 114 degrees or something.
Yeah, it's a scorcher. It's
a scorcher. I'm so excited to be here. Let's go take a look around and see what's going on.
Sounds good. Okay.
Okay, we're back with Jolene Goes Artsy, and we're standing in their coffee shop. Now, is it just the coffee shop, or do you have like a side name for it?
We don't really have a side name for it. It's just the coffee shop is part of the Soundry. So
part of the Soundry, and you serve all sorts of different types of coffee.
We do. We have micro roasted espresso from Hypno Coffee. We have organic pastries from Topless Bakery, along with smoothies, frappuccinos, iced teas, and Italian sodas.
Okay, and they have like Wi-Fi connections so they can get on their laptops.
Free Wi-Fi.
And I'm spying some board games up the top.
Yeah,
people play board games.
They do. We have a lot of people that come in and play board games.
Wait, that's always great because I used to get those for like Christmas, and I never had anybody to play them with. And now you can just come to the Soundry.
It's true. They were all my board games at one time that nobody played with me, and I brought them here. So you're right.
That's great. Well, that's great that you have the food and the coffee and all sorts of stuff like that. So traveling back, we're starting to get through into the thing, and I'm already starting to see some of the artwork here.
And canvases I was telling you about.
You said baby canvases?
Canvases, part of the Baby Canvases 2 show.
Okay.
So all the artwork is 2 inches by 3 inches.
Okay.
Trailer park size.
Trailer park size artwork, yeah, very small. And I like how some of them are like together, like you can create like a mini collage grouping with that. All different types of media too. And got your coffee shop workers there. We'll be going this way, and over here we've got more artwork.
We do. It just keeps going. We had 602 pieces in this show. And
wow.
60 artists from the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, and even a few out-of-state artists.
And the out-of-staters too. And I see that they can buy them and they can mark them off once they bought them.
We've sold a lot of this show. All these little dots mean that the pieces have been sold.
Oh wow, wow! Supporting the arts. That's always great. And I see like a little store someone has set up here.
Yeah, these a lot of our members make things that don't hang on the wall. So this more like indie crafters. So we have potters, jewelry designers and makers, t-shirts, hand-painted plates, a little bit of everything. Even some chapbooks, which are books, small books of poetry from local poets. And we have some album purses. These are purses made out of record albums from one of our artist members. And the didgeridoos, of course, that we've already talked about.
Yeah. Gonna have to start playing one of those myself.
Yeah.
That's really neat. And now we're back into where all the artists do their work.
Exactly.
Wow. And going back, I see some of them are already working on some things today.
They are. It's Saturday, and they've come in and decided to spend some of their Saturday being creative.
That's good. You should always be creative. I would think that you would have artists that would just want to live here.
Well, some of them have mentioned that.
Some cots or some, a futon or something like that.
Exactly.
Wow. And I see a didgeridoo being put together.
Yes, this is a didgeridoo in process.
That's quite a talent. I just wouldn't have thought that, one day you're going to make a didgeridoo.
I know.
That's got to be a skill.
It's definitely a skill.
Really hard. Really interesting. Very interesting. I see Thor. He's one of the co-owners. Is that what?
He is. He is.
He's very quiet too.
He's a bit of a mystery man.
Mystery man.
Doesn't say much, but he's always lurking.
That's good. Always good. Now around the corner, you said that we had more of the mini.
We have even more
the baby artwork.
Baby
Wow.
And this is our hallway into our gallery and performance space that we're in.
I like. There was one up here that I liked. It said, "You don't have to be slim and trim to be pretty." That was my.
That is so true. That is very wise.
Really amazing. And I hear the improv group right around the corner. We can't wait to see them.
These covers can be pretty loud.
And you have all this artwork up and down the wall.
I know.
I just love the size of them.
I know, they're adorable.
And little, is that what, crocheted or just kind of
Coins,
needlepoint?
itty bitty needles.
Wow. See Elvis too. That's amazing.
Yep.
And you got your improv group back here, and you got even more baby artwork back here. So they're practicing on their improv?
Yeah. We do this every week, and it's a lot of fun. So we do just a series of improv exercises and in a very casual environment, and we just end up having a lot of fun doing it. So.
Oh, wow. And they perform? Do they have special performance nights?
Not yet. We're working up to that. So we're not, right now we're still in our practice stage of it, but we're hoping it will develop into something.
Okay.
And maybe you can practice with us today.
I would like to. Let's take a break and take a look at the improv happening right here at the Soundry in Vienna, Virginia.
I want to see you do it in 30 seconds. Players ready? Yeah. Begin. I got these beans. What do I do with these beans? Thanks for these beans. Awesome. We plant these things, water them, sow them, and in time, a bean stalk. I love you, dude. 15 seconds. That's really good, guys, but if you can do it faster. Do you think they can do it faster? She's so ugly. Oh my gosh. Just hit the high points for this one. You guys ready? This is fairy tale countdown. 7 seconds. Let's go. Go!
I need to go to the ball. I don't have time for you. I don't have time for you. There's my time. Gotta go. Go home.
Hey, put that shoe on me, ready?
There's the shoe. Take the shoe. There we go. Gotta go. Time's up.
Yeah.